and welcome to today's daily briefing. Today is Tuesday, the 11th of April 2023, and the unit that you'll be doing today is Unit 8, which talks about blood pressure measurement. And in this unit, you will be introduced to what blood pressure measurement is, why we measure blood pressure. You'll be introduced to the anatomy of the heart to understand the mechanism of blood flow through the heart with regards to blood pressure measurements. You will also be introduced to both the invasive and non-invasive blood pressure measurements, as well as the different types of blood pressure measuring devices, including the aneroid sphygmomanometer, which is the medical device used for blood pressure measurement. So you will get to know the aneroid sphygmomanometer and how it works. You will also get to know the mercurial type of sphygmomanometer and how it works, and also the digital sphygmomanometer, which are all blood pressure measuring instruments. And you will also get to know the a module within a patient monitor, which is used for both invasive and non-invasive blood pressure measurements. Now, if we go to the content for this unit on My Tutor, which is Unit 8, you will find that there is the presentation there in Unit 8, which you are expected to walk through. And this is the presentation on Unit 8. And after going through this content, there is an activity, which is activity 8.1, which you are also expected to do. In this activity, if you recall previously, I had posted a PowerPoint on blood pressure measurements and something that has to do with mercury and why mercurial sphygmomanometers are being phased out because of the dangers of handling mercury. So that is linked to this activity 8.1. And what are you expected to do in activity 8.1? Having gone through the content in activity 8.8, if you click on activity 8.1, it brings you to this place where you will watch this video that on Mural. Mural is a platform, an online platform where you can post, you can collaborate, brainstorm, and post sticky notes. So in answer to the question on activity 8.1, you'll be expected to come to a Mural online platform to post a sticky note in response to the question you'll be given, right? And in order for you to understand how to do that, there's a short introductory video here on Mural. So it's a 3-minute video on Mural which you're going to watch so you understand what Mural is and how to use it. After that, it says to collaborate with your colleagues and brainstorm on the case study question in this unit and post your response on Mural. What is the case study? Here's the case study here. It says in a particular example, and you'll find this also within the PowerPoint in the content section of activity Unit 8. In a particular example, a hospital maintenance workshop was closed after a safety check revealed that the mercury vapor present exceeded the occupational exposure limit, and the limit is stated there. This resulted in a decision being made to replace mercury sphygmomanometers throughout the hospital. What preventive measure could have been taken to avoid this closure? So, read your content on activity 8, unit 8, together with the content or PowerPoint that I posted on WhatsApp, with regards to handling mercury that are contained in mercurial sphygmomanometers. So if you read that note, it gives you clues as to how to answer the question in this case study. And then it says post one answer, just one answer. There are many answers, obviously, but just post one on a sticky note on Mural. Now, how do you get to Mural? You will click on this link below here. If you click on it, it will then take you to the platform of Mural where you will post your answer as a sticky note. So now it's taking us to Mural. And when you get to Mural, you just come to any point in Mural here. Let's move this to the side. And if I double click, you see it has opened the sticky note. I can expand that. I can expand it. So I want to post my answer here as a sticky note. For me to begin to type, I will then go up here where it says text format, because I want to type a text. I click on it. I can make it bold. I can choose the font. Let's choose this font over here, Blambot Pro. Then I just come to my sticky note. I click and I can start typing. Let me just type sticky note. Sticky note. So this is where you type your answer. That's all you need to do. Once you've typed your answer, done. You might see sticky notes of other participants who have typed their answers as well. Just leave it there. All you need to do, type your answer on a sticky note and exit. That's all for this activity. Great. Now let's come back to my tutor. I'll go back here. For the practical for on blood pressure measurement, there is a practical, but not in unit 8.1. The practical for this content is linked to the practical on patient monitoring because patient monitoring involves a lot. In a patient monitor, you have modules for ECG measurement, SpO2 measurement, invasive and non-invasive blood pressure measurements, and so on and so forth. And so blood pressure measurement, practical, is part of the practical for patient monitoring, which is a unit 10. So if you go to unit 10, because when you do unit 10, the patient monitors, you will still come back to blood pressure measurement because it's part of patient monitors or patient monitoring. But if you go to the practical side, let's go to practical and we go to patient monitors. And by the way, this will not be available until you do unit 10. So then you do the practicals, both for ECG, patient monitoring, SpO2, and so on. And so you will see this is all the practical under patient monitoring. You see there's an introduction, how to connect to the patient monitor, patient simulator, which is part of ECG, introduction to patient simulator, part of ECG, and then you will see here, verify or calibrate NIBP functions, which is now blood pressure measurement. And when you click on it, that's when you'll find the content or the video on blood pressure measurements. So the practical for blood pressure measurement is part of practical for a set of practicals under Unit 10, patient monitors. So for now, all you need to do, go through the PowerPoint content on Unit 8. Also refer back to the PowerPoint I posted on WhatsApp regarding hazards associated with the use of mercury or mercury-containing equipment. And then you do activity 8.1 on Mural, and that is all you need to do for Unit 8. Okay. In summary, for Unit 8, You'll go through the content on the content side, the theory on blood pressure measurements. Then you do activity 8.1, which you will do on mural after watching the video on mural. The practical for unit 8 is reserved for when you do unit 10, patient monitoring. It is part of the set of practicals you will do under the patient monitors. But for now, go through the theory content and also refer back to the PowerPoint that I posted on WhatsApp regarding mercury hazards, and then do activity 8.1, and that's all you need to do for unit 8. I'll see you guys again on Wednesday, bright and early, 9 o'clock for another daily briefing. And that is all that I have for now. Enjoy your day. Bye.